I mean, there's really nothing that should go wrong after like
the lariat
the
at the end of the spin thing, right?
Yeah.
So she
Yeah.
just wants to cover a healer after like the bombs go off. It might be the play.
Yeah, I can do that too. Yeah, I can do that too.
'Cause I don't think we're gonna need it after that.
Yeah, you can survive a bomb if you're mitted and popped off too.
I'll blow you to smithereens.
The brute bomber has muscled his way into the ring! Even I felt that one! Oh! But the challenger's still standing!
out partner. Away spread.
Die!
What was that, Wahoo?
What?
It's like a delayed launch for you.
Maybe you had to build
Lagging?
first.
We're getting a little lag here and there, but
Don't mind me. Throw
Do we need to travel a different day center?
nah, that's fine.
Banned compound detected. Combatant disqualified.
Out of the way, tin can!
My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel!
No more distractions!
Spread. Knockback partner.
Now we're playing by my rules!
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those adamant links!
Loss after. To be it, partner.
Die! You should know that I have a short fuse!
DPS or long?
Carolina are going to 3. Knockback partner.
He doesn't fucking teleport away and just beat me in the back of the head.
This is going to be a blast!
The
Thanks for
infernal
short.
fuel
Thanks to healer
field.
short.
How will the challenger respond?
Did mine? Did mine?
Go.
Oh,
Spicy.
Go. Go. Go.
Yep.
Go.
Hello?
that was scary. Look how close the
Go what?
Look how close your candle. No, look how close this
Chasing
candle
this
is.
shit.
This
Oh,
candle is like
fuck.
right there.
Second taunt, like 5 seconds.
No! I need something fiery!
Second pot window now.
The brute bomber is embiggening himself.
Get ready for an explosion of pain!
Spread after knockback.
1,
Oh, kaboom! The bombardment special.
3, 4.
Out. And it. Spread after knockback. Be chains.
I'm getting hit by boss and your chain target.
Bro, what?
Oh my! The challenger went down
Gonna
hard.
leave it's spread away.
Man, the lag really did not help at the end.
Mid.
Such potent magic! But will they be enough to turn the tide?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna immune this.
Still on track to kill without LB, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Remember, as soon as this goes off, pop sprint. Or pop it before, because sprint is fucked. What the fuck? What a weird
Over
direction.
here.
Die!
Diamond blade.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
I am in my spot.
What's this?
Fucked up
Should be
Lariat.
out, spread.
Oh,
Ah, 115k, damn.
Oh man?
there is no myth that is gonna
I
say.
mean, no healer, so you heard it.
Yeah.
Or there was one, but too far
And they're
away.
done! Is it over already?
Yeah, even without LB. I think
It's
we,
a kill. Yeah, it's a kill for this third pot window anyways too.
Food check.
If you can, don't use healer LB till after that mechanic. But then it's also
I think we
hoping
need healer LB to
RNG.
survive the brutal though.
Mm-hmm.
We had 3 down, I think. Yeah, we just need to count strikes because on the 5th hit, we can move through the middle.
I'll blow you to smithereens.
The brute bomber has muscled his way into the ring! Even I felt that one! Oh! But the challenger's still standing!
Partners out. Away, partners.
Die! Don't mind me, throat's a bit parched.
Banned compound detected. Combatants disqualified.
Out of the way, tin can!
My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel!
No more distractions!
Speed and spread. Knockback spread.
Now we're playing by my rules!
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those element links!
Boss after. Be out, spread.
Die! You should know that I have a short fuse!
DPS wall.
Carolina are going to 1.
Wait.
support messed
And
up.
they're down. Is it over already?
The wipe.
Crazy how we're never getting short fuses on DPS. anymore.
Right?
What's going on?
It's instance based, I guess. Or usually never get it first. Like our Sphene.
I'll blow you to smithereens.
The brute bomber has muscled his way into the ring. Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
Partners out. Away spread.
Die!
And they're down. Is it over?
Oh. What? Wipe.
Yeah.
How'd you end up over there? What?
Aye, the challenger went down hard.
First these fat fingers.
Oh.
Oh, did you do the jump back move?
Yeah.
Why you even have it on your bar?
Dying style.
It is pretty cool.
Have you tried Goon?
Yeah, you did on your opener, why?
Or Red Mage? You get Red Mage.
I'll blow you to
That's gotta be like the worst place to die, too.
The brute bomber has muscled his way into the ring. Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
Outspread.
Spread.
Away partners.
Die!
It worked.
Fat fingers wide.
Is that?
You lagging?
Yes.
Did you reset your modem or something out there?
Maybe I should not.
Oh, yeah. You didn't.
What?
Wide didn't move.
Challenger went down hard.
Wide's lagging. Let's rezone. Pick 5.
You know, it's not even the hour yet, so we technically haven't started.
True. Come on, get my retainers anyways.
Yeah. That's-
Like Caroline, go get a post-it note, write Lariat at the end, and paste it on Miller's monitor.
I won't forget it again.
I've already forgotten.
You know, if everyone survives, I'll remember.
Always Larry at the end.
Yeah, I think it's always that.
It's
like,
always
first thing.
Lariat.
Yeah.
He does the tag team, then he does the leap, and then after the spinny shit, he does the Lariat.
But I think it'd be too hard to adjust to a flaming Lariat in, right?
It'd be really hard to get away from. If you had that, like the far one, that'd be
Yeah.
really rough.
There was always clock positions after that.
And we're already like loosely like melee and healers have to switch.
Yeah.
The last one I was on the other side.
Yeah, you had to like somehow.
Like once you run through the middle, you need to be looking at where you need to go because you
Yeah.
you have time to get to your
Okay.
spot after you finish the spinning. So like you just make a run for it.
You can survive the AoE hit too, just not the bomb going off near you, like a double bomb. That will kill you. But running in will give you a damage down, but you'll survive.
That's right. It doesn't even Vuln does this as long as you
Yeah.
heal up. Yeah.
It's better to get away from people there than to just both blow up and die.
Plus, worst case scenario, only one person dies instead of everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone also needs to be mindful if there is a body, it will explode. Do not be near bodies. I think once people get used to right their spots, piece of cake.
Then the fight is basically done.
Is it the hope why he doesn't backflip into death during the last towers?
It was so weird. He was in the thing with me, and it moved me, but not him, and then tower blew up.
Okay.
He like dropped a frame the second it went off.
Yeah, maybe Talga trade internet hit with him.
Oh, he's passed his curse on.
Nah, I think the issue is Talon's not talking enough.
Yeah.
No.
See,
Throw us
Steven's
all off.
Steven's
Yeah.
gone quiet.
Oh,
He misses Talon.
See? See?
Talon, say that again, say it again.
What mic did you get, Talon? It's so good. Does it have like blue voice enabled or something?
No. I can't find the bomb.
What brand is it?
Double check.
We should all get
Right.
this mic. That'd be good.
Yeah.
We'd be too distracted with each other though.
He got a headset that has like the little like ear-shaped microphone on the end.
Oh,
It is a,
and Talon, did you buy an e-girl mic by accident?
no.
Just half of one.
It is a HyperX Cloud 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's weird is that company went from making USB drives now to make gaming shit that's decent.
So I've been using the Cloud 2 for forever.
Yeah, but looking at their is it wireless? You want to
Yeah.
have?
No, it's
Yeah.
not wireless. Mine is
Oh.
not.
Oh, yours
How's
isn't.
this
Yeah, that's probably why it sounds so good.
Yeah.
Oh, are you still lagging?
I don't know. I'm not in the game yet.
No, I like
Are you
their
s- are you
wireless
still on here?
ones. Their wireless ones are like the lightest wireless headsets I've ever used.
Yeah.
Going from like the bulky ass Logitech I had years ago. I don't know how long ago it was now.
Yeah, I need to upgrade it. Fucking mine squishes my head so I get a headache.
Yeah, Hyper is pretty good.
Comfy, right? Memory foam too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is memory foam, so it's comfy.
Oh, what? What's the verdict?
Let's see.
Smack the dummy.
Yeah, go hit the dummy.
Ah,
I was waiting for him to slap Talon. Yeah.
I thought he was past that.
yeah, I haven't done that in a while.
Oh yeah. Ever since he put the hat on. He's a changed man.
It doesn't look like he's lagging, but his ballad music is ass.
I have the battle music turned off. I can't stand listening to the generic battle music.
I
It's a
see
good too.
reds and greens just flying at the dummy. That's all I can really make out.
Seems fine.
Here's hoping. That's right, well, everyone gets 200.
Maybe 2,000 on M4.
No, you only get 4 on M4.
Like, looking at M4, the end of the fight
Wait,
doesn't
Dan,
scare
hold
me,
on.
the beginning does, though.
Hmm?
Hold on.
Or you almost have. Oh!
Don't-
Screenshotting this too.
What do you mean? Yo, I'll never break at something though. I'll tell you that right now.
No, it's just.
I've never broken one thing.
Are you throwing that's right now?
I'm collecting them.
Oh my
Steven.
god.
I'm collecting them.
I've never broken one thing.
How do
Okay?
you live this life? How do you live your life this
I
way?
live my life on the edge. Okay.
Okay, okay, Steven. Next time you're 99%, repair, and then you'll feel how good it is.
God.
Nah.
After Talon's debacle, how can you
I
do
can't even
that?
stand seeing green.
I will never break something. Okay. I'll get it to that, but I'll never break anything.
If it's
As
not
soon
all
as
blue,
green-
I'm
Yeah.
freaking out, man.
I gotta
even
see
do it.
mostly red and then I'll repair.
I'll even do it mid battle too if I see green.
I gotta go farm some gil and stuff before I pay
Oh,
someone to.
All my shit's different percentages because I repair it as soon as it hits green.
With how and EST, more mitts.
I'll blow you to smithereens.
The brute bomber has muscled his way to the ring! Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
Out spread.
Do I go out here?
Away, partners.
Die!
He crit me.
Don't mind me. Throat's a bit.
Better now than later.
Punch me in the face for 45k. You just like
That's it.
20.
I think he hits harder than that, doesn't he?
Detected.
When he
Competence
buffs after.
disqualified.
Out of the way, tin can!
My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel!
No more distractions!
Partners in. Knockback spread.
Now we're playing by my rules!
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those adamant links!
tower. Just be out, partners.
Die!
Oh shit.
I wasn't sure if you were gonna make it over.
They're still in it! But for how long?
Fuses.
You should know that I have a short fuse.
DPS long.
What are you doing? Oh shit! What am I doing? It's fine.
Oh my
We're
god,
good. We're good, it's fine.
What?
Oh, what?
Why did we die?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Did we get clipped? Did we get clipped by another bomb and survive? I think we got clipped by a bomb and survived. It had debuff.
Oh.
I guess that makes sense because all the DPS were dead.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Huh.
This is going to be.
I guess that's crazy that we survived the first hit. I didn't know.
There's some mid going on there, that's why too.
Yeah. So I guess someone was too far forward on the short fuse.
Yeah, you have to
I
be
think we're
behind.
in the right
I think.
spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to get the short fuse first.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Bro. I want you guys to have the short pit.
That was like the best prog we had was when
The brute bomber has
Exchange
found
energy.
his way into the ring!
It's funny, why he was in my spot? He's like, why am I here? I'm like, you're the one, bro.
I realized it in time. It's fine.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
outspread. Away partners.
Die!
Damn, I wish I was Talon.
Just get the same mic, man.
Yeah, buy the same as Talon. What the fuck?
You first.
Don't mind me, throat's a bit parched.
Banned compound detected. Combatants disqualified.
Out of the way, tin can!
My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel!
No more distractions!
Partners, Knockback spread.
Why is he angled weird here? But his hitbox is normal, see that?
Yeah. Oh. That's right, there's one more attack before
Yeah, there's the chain.
I can only tell where we are because of my cooldowns.
Yeah, when my 2 minutes about to come up, we're gonna get fucked over by fuses.
Now we're playing by my rules.
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those adamant links.
Boss after. Outspread.
Die!
Fuse time.
You should know that I have a short fuse.
DPS long. Wahid.
I know.
Carolina are
I'm
going.
always on that.
Away, spread.
Oh,
And they're done!
give Rala.
Is it over already?
Where'd you die?
They weren't top off.
This was the top one.
This is going to be a blast.
The Inferno
DPS short.
fuse field! How will the challenger respond?
Nor just switches to me each time. It's fine.
Man, works out.
Go. Go. Go.
Oh,
Good, go. Go.
Iku.
Go.
Think clusters.
Eventually.
Second power window soon. We got all that phase pretty quiet.
Yeah. Smooth. Hot.
Go.
Second power window
I
now.
need something fiery.
The brute bomber is embiggening himself!
Get ready for an explosion of pain.
1,
Oh, kaboom!
Two.
Barbarian Skessel!
3, 4. What was it after?
I wasn't paying attention.
That's Octobloom, I think.
Is
Okay.
Octo? Yeah, is that right?
What is
Spread
it?
after, spread.
Nice. Remember, eat the damage down. Or, I'm skipping ahead again.
You see fuses and
Yeah.
it's not the right fuse.
I'm gonna get hit by the boss in your chain target. What a weird fucking place I gotta be in.
Oh man, come on,
Oh
bro.
my!
Sleeping
The
after.
challenger went down hard.
Knockback, partners. Oh, I guess Stall was supposed to be getting targeted. Wait, we might be able to. Maybe.
We
No, not with the mid.
But for how long?
Talon might if he
I
survives
say,
this. Nope.
what happened there?
Didn't
I
make
keep
it.
fucking up on that fucking part. I don't know why. I only did it once today.
Oh, that okay.
I don't know why. I don't know.
But are you
not getting hit
by-
by the boss, or are you not getting hit by your, or are you just not making it to the safe spot?
I'm not getting hit by the boss, the two bosses in the right spot.
Do you know which one you're not getting hit by, or is it just kind of?
It's just like when I get there, I just fuck it up.
Oh, okay.
No excuse. Yeah. I just gotta get it.
You don't have to be that far out too if you're having trouble making a safe spot. Like around here, you'll be get hit by both. You don't have to be like all the way out here.
It helps to dodge the one that you're not tethered to, and then step into the quadrant of the one you're supposed to get hit by, and then use whichever half of that quadrant that's in the cone for the boss. Sometimes you only have to move like in the quadrant. Sometimes you'll have to like go side to side.
If you're on the boss's ass, you're not gonna get hit by him.
Yeah.
If you're on his cav or whatever, he'll hit you from that.
Like if he was facing the other direction, then like you need to be like on this part of the square. But it helps to kind of do it like one part at a time instead of try to do it all at once.
Food check.
Blow you to smithereens!
The brute bomber has muscled his way into the ring! Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing!
Outspread. Away spread.
Die!
I saw that happen.
The challenger went down hard.
Swipe it.
Just wipe. Both tanks are down, yeah.
I saw it happen like a second too late. It's like, uh-oh.
I trusted you.
She just didn't want to die alone.
Yeah.
First time I've killed you. There.
The brute bomber has muscled his way into the ring!
Very hard to dump my kitchen sink before this tank buster happens.
Yeah, he does do mechanics really early.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing!
Outspread.
I'm watching you, Miko.
Oh.
Huh?
Were you?
I fucked up.
Are you sure?
You were watching her.
I think you were watching a little too closely, Dan.
Yeah.
When I saw
I'm skipping
when
it again.
I saw two blue names
You
there,
should,
I was like,
You should watch from over here instead.
We hit brain mush pretty early tonight, huh?
It's been a long week.
The week just started.
No, the week ended.
No, this is the last day of the week.
I'll blow you to smithereens!
The brute bomber has muscled his way into the ring! Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
Outspread. Away, partners.
Die! Don't mind me, throat's a bit parched.
Banned compound.
Boys, every time he's doing that, are you chugging a beer too?
Disqualified.
Yeah.
You mean a beverage?
Like,
Out of the way,
True.
tin can!
alcoholic beverage while here?
No, I'm having.
My word,
No,
he
no,
just
I don't
assaulted the
drink.
referee. The scoundrel.
No more distraction!
Nothing.
In partners.
We heard the ASMR. Oops. How can it be nothing?
It's alright.
Knockback, spread.
Where are we in this fight now? Trains now, right?
Yeah.
Now we're playing by my rules!
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those adamant lips.
Box after. Out, partners.
Die!
Where's there's a little debuff so I can have to zoom in here.
You should know that I have a short fuse!
DPS are long.
Carolina going to 1.
Miko!
Away, partners.
Fucking move back.
This is going to be a blast!
The
Thanks, and healer
entire
short.
field. How will the challenger respond?
Ooh, William, I'm here first.
Doing mine?
Oh shit!
What?
I know, we got hit at the same time.
Yeah, two went off the same time.
I've been Wahi.
At that point, I played Frog where I'm just paying attention to people's voice lines.
Well,
Like, all I can hear is Stevie's Nya! Nya!
Why he had the audacity to stand on my fuse after I was already standing on it.
That was the one in my. How were you there anyway? That was
I was
my
there
game.
first.
Whatever,
Yeah, Miller always
man.
moves up
That's my
when I leave.
Has muscled his way into the ring.
Damn, you call dibs? You're really
Yeah.
sounding like a certain someone right now. You might trigger talent.
You want the caster running around trying to find a fuse the whole fucking time.
I do. I don't care.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the
You know, I'm a
challenge is
caster,
still
too.
standing.
Not wrong.
True.
Partners out.
My T-beam didn't break. Can we wipe it?
Away, partners.
Die!
Alright, we have a moment to chat now.
Don't mind me. Throw some
The Grahatia hair works on Hrothgar's, Caroline.
I know, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Damn. I sort of knew it was your style.
Banned compound detected.
And now they're gonna drip feed the 0-1 and shit, right? That means the 0 and the Hilda one is gonna be separated too. But yeah, I didn't tell Talon why. They separate the hairs from the outfits now.
Yeah.
For the new ones. So like the hair is like $5 by itself, I think?
In spread. Knockback spread.
Now we're playing by my rules.
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch. There's no escaping those adamant links.
Almost after. Out spread.
Die! You should know that I have a short fuse.
Give me a short.
Yay. Four.
I'm going left.
Knockback. Partners.
It took a while to go up. What the hell?
Yeah. Now he's gonna race me, watch.
This is
I'm in
going
my-
to be a blast.
The
DPS short.
infernal fuse field. How will the challenger respond?
Good. Barrel.
Come on, please.
Go.
Maybe.
Yep. Go. Go.
Me, right? Oh yeah, that was me.
Go.
There you go.
Go. Okay, here we go.
Big busters.
There you go.
Yeah, you didn't say go for yourself.
I want to.
Damn.
Hopefully one of your
Yeah. Don't we have a say?
Maybe next time.
our Discord, our choice.
But I fucked up for 2 minutes, so. Both phones are not aligned.
Potion window.
On 10.
I
Oh,
need
now.
something fiery.
No, Star Teller.
Oh my god, my
Fruit
burst.
bomber is embiggening himself.
You'll get in the middle of chains.
Ready for an
Be spread.
explosion of
Okay.
pain.
1,
Oh, kaboom!
Two.
The Bombardier's special.
3, 4.
Out. And it. Spread after knockback. He's gonna leap. Does he? Oh no, that's not your chains. I'm way ahead.
We all are, bro.
Everybody forgets chains.
Remember, get hit by chain and bosses.
Dude, chains are such a freaking.
Bro, what the fuck?
Book it.
Oh, I did not get hit by him.
Sleeping after.
And they're done. Is it over already?
To be away. Spread.
They're still in it. But for how long?
Oh.
You stick too close, Steven.
Invoking this tank buster after. Alright, remember your clock positions for this part. You have to run back after. What the fuck?
Skip.
Die!
It's gonna be a lariat after.
Alright. He's on fire.
And partners.
Wide. Wide.
In.
Good, good,
Amazing.
good.
The challenger saw straight
Mid.
through it.
Next tank buster, taunt, and invuln. Come over here, Miko. Oh, I still don't. Oh, wait, it's this
Be
first.
knockbacks and
Yeah.
dodging towers.
Yeah. Remember, we have to
Get
go
knocked in
into
a lariat.
Yeah.
Or out of lariat, rather. He's gonna cut back.
Yeah, watch him. Yep.
Oh,
we need to go up.
We're fine.
Yo, we need to go up. He's gonna die.
She's up. I'll get Raul up.
Get away from her.
I
Potion window in 20 seconds. Hold 2 minutes if you haven't already.
I'll LD now.
I can't lose.
Better.
I won't.
Yeah, I'm using my shit now.
This is
Yeah.
now.
We can kill him even without pawn.
Yeah, we can kill
Use your 2 minutes.
You get 2 minutes.
Use every minute.
The brute fire is desperate.
Minute.
Your time's up.
On.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Oh, dude.
See, all it takes is like a clean pull. It just falls over.
Yeah.
I quit.
Chess pants. We're doing this way. If you get a loot this week, next week you don't get shit.
Are we raiding next week? It's Christmas, right?
Yeah, we can.
KO.
Christmas is on a Wednesday.
Yeah, we can not do the Wednesday.
Well,
I mean,
Or we can not
skip
do.
Tuesday, we
Yeah, we can not do.
yeah, I
we
do
can not do
shit on
Tuesday.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so
Yeah.
no Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just finish we'll finish this coming week, and then we'll take that. I mean, do we want to raid the Monday after Christmas? Just re-clear, I guess.
The 30th? You could, yeah.
It's all over.
Does anyone have
Yeah,
New
I
Year's
need
plans or
plans.
anything? Or I mean, we
I don't
can
know
take
anything.
the week off if people need to. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a big deal.
What's Steven?
I'm for pants, right? We're going.
Yeah, your pants.
Oh yeah, loot.
That
Me and
wine.
Waleed rolling on Solvent, I guess. Or
Yeah,
what are we doing?
I want
This
to
is the only
prioritize.
thing I need.
I want to
Prioritize
prioritize DPS
DPS.
getting twine. Yeah.
And speaking of that, I
Say,
would rather.
I don't need twine, so pass on twine.
Yeah, I don't need twine.
No, you need the solvent.
Solvent.
Yeah, the
Solvent.
solvent, yeah, not
What?
twine.
Wait till
Alright,
week, Nico.
so rolling Solvent. Ooh, I rolled a 9.
I'm gonna pass on the solvent. I'd rather Wahid or
I mean, Wally's gonna get it then.
Yeah, I'm passing on Solvent too, then. Yes,
The
go for
twine's whatever, because we can get that from lines right now, right? So.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess if I'm getting the do I just get the weapon with the solvent?
You
trade in your old
you
one.
convert the
Yeah.
raid weapon into the.
Alright, I'll pass on the
Alright.
legs then, I guess, because I got the
Alright.
solvent.
I'm rolling chess against you, Caroline.
I'll pass on chess.
it. Pass on
Pass
chest.
on RMS.
Oh my god, my eye levels
Norgo
are getting
chess.
shit. Holy fuck!
Even got legs, nice.
I'm passing on twine too. I
I'm
don't
so
need that.
fucking sick of.
I greeted twine. Like I don't think anyone needs twine at this point, right? It's just alliance. Yeah.
Yeah, no one needs twine.
But next week. So Rao, Henry. Which is weird because the twine is part of the thing too.
So are we doing shit Monday?
I
We'll
would
do
like to.
re-clears on Monday. Yeah, I want to try.
Well,
to do
like we
re-clears.
have tomorrow, so like, are we progging Monday? Or are we taking Monday, Tuesday off
We're taking
before
like
Christmas?
Tuesday off.
So
You guys want to do
Is
Monday?
is everyone good doing the Monday before Christmas?
I'm good doing Monday.
yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yes,
matter.
yes.
Okay.
Steven?
I want that
I
in
gotta
for
get back to you.
That's fine.
I should be able to.
Yeah,
If not, we can do EX3 instead.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, we can figure.
Wait, why? Oh, wait. Yeah, trade your weapon. I want to go look at her before we stop. I've only fought her twice, and I got carried by more pro people than me. So
God, I want to get like the first mechanic if we can.
Is that it then? Am I all geared up for now?
you need a
I don't
weapon.
need anything else? Oh, weapon.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. And then that's it.
Is it first time? First time?
Oh, it feels so
For
good having
marker.
this slot done finally. Jesus.
Right. We had to clear witch hunt in first pull.
I don't even know the fight. We're just gonna go look at it, right?
Yeah. Fuck, why is it bugging out? Waymark.
Shit. Shit, my boost at
Why?
99%. Gotta repair.
Ridiculous.
I
Yo,
hate
you
seeing
and
green,
Talon.
dude. It's gotta be blue, all blue.
Ridiculous.
Huh?
You and Talon are ridiculous.
I gotta look at my. If I look at my
What?
inventory, I see green. It's
Oh,
no
you're
good.
talking
No
about the
good.
repair.
Yeah.
In my 50 years of playing Final Fantasy, nothing has broke.
50 years.
60, yeah.
Yeah, 75 years, never broken a piece.
I
I've
don't
never
believe
broken a
you.
piece ever in my life. Check the logs.
What, did you trade it already?
I gotta meld it all up.
At least at this point, everyone's like, what? Talking Talon eat chess, right?
And me.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, Miko needs pants.
I need pants too.
No, you don't get them.
That's fine.
This is like the first raid tier you guys have cleared. The third one without a bunch of people disappearing, right? Or a bunch of people did
we've still.
disappear.
I'm about to say we've still. We just recovered
Lost
from the
one.
losses.
Yeah.
People stop having lives already. Jesus.
That was like the clean, like that was a clean spinny phase too, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's clean. Yeah, I mean, I think every time that one falls apart, it's because we waited too long to travel.
Yeah.
Like, you can go a lot sooner than it looks like you can.
Oh, you good?
Oh,
Yeah,
we
sure.
suck.
I
We
wasn't
can
doing
vibe. We can vibe to this music.
Everyone really should watch this fight because
Yeah, the
this
first half is
this
very
shit's gonna be
hard.
hard to like verbalize. Like you
Can
really
we
need
like
like.
watch it now, or we're just gonna just?
Nah,
I mean, we'll just
just
look at it,
No,
but
just look at it.
but you should look
Okay.
at it just so you know like
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
what the.
Is
general-
it just like a
music
lot
does
of shit
it.
going on? Like,
You know,
all the
there's,
time?
there's a lot of
Yeah.
like close and far baits while moving in and out, and like you just need to.
Yeah, you have to
need
bait
to-
her dummies to hit you outside and shit.
Hmm.
It's like, you know, like the other fights are like, it's a very slow start. This is all
Yeah.
front loaded and then gets easier.
Wielding both magic and
Now we'll get this
machina,
music to
she's
vibe
a
to
witch
now,
for a new age, the
I think she's probably my favorite one.
wicked
Yeah.
100%.
She's so fine.
Furry.
No, I meant like before the fur. Come on, man. Come on.
Oh,
Before the fur, you saw her before. She was wearing no more clothes. You know, come on.
Wait, so are you
She's still
saying
a
you
cat.
wanna press the beast gauge and turn into a bear for her?
Damn. My beast gauge is at 89% right
man,
now.
Stevie's a furry too.
89.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Alright,
89%.
Miko, we're gonna fuck around on pole, but on pole you have to stay near me, like in front with me.
So what are these positions? Are these the same position or?
These are bait spots for witch hunt.
Okay.
Yeah, so
we
same
stand?
general clock, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll use
I
the same
see.
composition M3.
Okay.
Remember, she starts off with the like
No
green
potion.
stuff.
Oh, we're not potting?
It's hard Wahid.
And
Yeah, I
what is
didn't-
it? Tanks have the first melee bait, then healers
Yeah.
have the first range bait, or
This is nothing
Yeah.
personal,
Bait.
but I must have your soul.
Oh, not my
Wicked
Sansa.
Thunder has returned to the ring!
can't remember what happens for this shit.
Need a
There's
minute.
this thing
Way wide.
Ouch.
That was 2 minutes too.
Now she grows wings and she flies
If
up.
one needs wings, one needs
Stevie's
simply
getting even more
making.
excited.
Bro, my beast gauge 99, bro.
So you're gonna look to the left and there's gonna be electro things that spawn. They're
Yeah.
gonna cover the lower half of those tiles.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
Now either the inner ones or the outer ones are gonna start doing their shit.
oh shit.
There's also more of those tiles.
And
Oh,
witch
no
hunt.
way.
That was a witch
right,
hunt.
so
Yeah.
yeah. And okay, so she's in closest. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what?
So
She passed, which
so basically, like those lines go off, and she'll hit supports or DPS, and then she'll have that symbol on her. It'll either be that purple, or it'll be like a hollow, or it'll be that pink, or it'll be like a hollow purple. If it's pink, she'll target the 4 closest people with the next hit. So the people that got hit the first time can't get hit again. So if she's purple, DPS need to be like kind of towards the corners, and melee or supports need to be like in.
Yeah, inside her box. You don't like baiting in on Black Cat baiting. Basically.
Yeah. But the first hit, she just like everyone needs to be spread, and she will just do it. Because I think it should be like what, range north and healer south, right?
Yeah.
And then all melee in the middle.
Yeah.
And I guess tanks north and melee south, so we're all staggered.
Yeah, that's why the tank always comes up front with the main tank.
So I mean, I guess we really should do like light party shit, right?
Yeah.
So I'll be.
Yeah, like Caroline
right side.
posted.
Yeah. So me, Miko, Caroline, and Talon will be like right side, group 2.
Okay.
So basically, like that layout.
Yeah, see me here on my side.
We might start on the out and move in. It just depends. Like,
Yeah.
she'll either explode the center ones or she'll explode the outside ones.
So see, you have to go all the way up past 1 for that spot.
Yeah. So like on that picture, you see how there's like the purple shit on the right, like the blocks.
Like
those will explode across at the same time.
Yeah, okay, I got that.
The other lines are exploding. So she'll grow the wings. She will zap down the middle, and then the blocks on the left or on the west side will go off. And then we need to get away from the lines that are going to explode while also avoiding the blocks on the east, and while also staying spread in those positions.
Yep.
And then after that explodes, you move to the lines that just blew up, and then you have to adjust. Like, if you did not get hit, you need to know whether you need to be out or in, depending what symbol's on her. Like, we'll call close or far. But if you didn't get hit, you need to go either close or far, depending on what it's called. So like, so like range will swap.
No,
with
see,
tanks, and
it's
will swap
easier
with
if you watch
melee.
you watch like the guide and then you watch a POV queer and then
It's
and then we actually do it. Yeah.
It's not super bad. Like once.
Yeah.
This part's not, the part after this is kind of a mindfuck. It's alright. It's alright. We'll get it.
Do some fun polls and call it. Yeah. Maintenance is gonna be soon, right? Yeah, we'll do one and call it. Maintenance is starting soon, isn't it? Or is it an hour?
I think this is actually a later maintenance.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we still have an hour. Yeah.
This is nothing
I thought we were almost done.
but I must have your soul.
We can watch a video after this.
Yeah, we can watch a video.
Yeah, we have a group exercise.
Watch together.
It's. Ooh, not too many.
Well, it was like 3 minutes, even if people at half
everything,
HP.
bro.
At half HP too.
If one needs wings, one needs simply nature.
She's great wings. Ha! A wickedly divine.
Oh, that's right. I need to be like back for.
Oh, fuck.
And they're done. Is it over already?
The middle ones are the ones that are doing.
So
their
Miko,
thing.
you're gonna be closer to the center here.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Ow! Go, Steven.
They're back
Be
on
I got it.
Wicked Thunder.
What grit?
It's pink. What happens?
He's gonna sit on.
Meow.
He can step on you.
Far,
Step on me.
wherever
Not that far.
you
Not
are.
that far.
Come back.
Shit.
And then
Oh, I guess.
Yeah. You got targeted by all of them, I think.
Yeah.
It's part of it.
Yeah, pink means near, purple means far.
Did you
Yeah.
like me stop by all 4? Did it feel good?
Great. Beast Gauge 99.9.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's make sure, like, when we're dodging the lines exploding, like, melee will be, I think, the one I'm jumping in and the one across, and tanks will be in this one and the one across. And you might be towards the center, just depends which ones are exploding. But you'll be in this row, and healers will be back here, and range will be at the far north. If you're next to somebody, you're wrong. Or they're wrong. Somebody's wrong.
Well, I'm doing Biz Tech because her guide is not like fucking 6 months old. Biz Tech usually does like after early strat shit.
Look at this. Look at this tryhard picking a name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched
Right.
those.
Who picked a name? Who has a name? Who has a? Oh, Talon.
Talon.
Yeah, Mr. Microphone over here.
Shut up.
Guy gets a new mic and now he fucking puts his own name on it too. Wants people to know.
Who isn't in here?
Give me my chips.
Oh, please.
Oh.
No, you're not. I'm making sure you don't hear it.
No, what the fuck, dude? I quit next year.
Aren't you taking next year?
Not anymore.
Yeah. Nah, he wants to listen to your tips. So he wants to tank.
Fine, I'll give you a one-on-one session later. It's okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
boy.
Oh.
99.99.
You know, maybe I want a tank.
Someone in here?
Oh, retainers are back.
Yeah, why don't we get out of this?
Nah,
That's
fuck it,
true.
we're jamming.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like on the other screen, so I can't hear it. But yeah.
Exactly.
Hi.
Mistech, and I'll be your assign clock positions, light parties, and partner pairs to all players. There are many mechanics in this
We'll
fight
just
that
keep
will
the
require some
same partners as
variation of
M3.
these assignments, so we'll use these as default to start and make adjustments as we go along. The encounter begins with Wrath of Zeus, a heavy-hitting raid-wide blast. Shield and heal as necessary. The boss will then grow a set of wings, jump to the north edge of the platform, and begin to cast Bewitching Flight. Electrode clumps will appear on the west edge of the platform that will throw out line attacks across the platform directly in front of them. Players will need to position themselves in the safe lanes between the electrode to avoid getting blasted. At the same time, the boss's wings will form glowing lasers that will also blast across the platform directly in front of them, creating a crisscross pattern of attack as it overlaps with the electrope attacks from the side. To avoid getting hit, players must reposition to avoid the laser beams from the wings inside the safe lanes in between the electric blasts. The wing laser blasts will leave behind purple lines on the platform after that initial blast. The boss will then jump to the center of the room and begin to cast Electrifying Witch Hunt, while more electrobe clumps appear on the east and north edges of the platform. All players will have to find and stand in the safe lanes between the electrobe blasts from the east edge, while also moving away from the north electrobe and corresponding purple lines on the ground that will begin to glow and eventually explode. This can happen either with the center laser lines or the two outer laser lines exploding, and players will need to stay in the center or split into 4 and move to the outer edges. As they reposition to dodge the electrope and line attacks, they'll need to stay spread from one another. The boss's Electrifying Witch Hunt cast will randomly target all players of the same rule group with a large circle attack that deals high damage and applies physical vulnerability up and Forked Lightning debuffs. This attack cannot be overlapped or you will die. The Forked Lightning debuff will last 8 seconds before exploding in a wide circle around that player. Immediately after, the boss will begin to cast Witch Hunt, and the remaining set of ground lines will begin to explode. Move into the center or to the outer edges to avoid getting hit as necessary. As they do so, players will need to look closely at the boss. If you see this purple marker with spaced out diamonds over her, she will target the 4 furthest players from her with Witch Hunt. If you see this pink marker with overlapping diamonds, she will instead target the 4 closest players to her. Since the first role group that got hit by the first Witch Hunt are still debuffed, they will not be able to take another hit, and the remaining players will need to bait the attack instead. The Forked Lightning debuffs will also be going off at this time, and affected players will need to stay away from others until it resolves. To handle this, once it's identified which group has been hit by the first witch hunt, the players of the opposite role group will get ready to bait the second witch hunt in the available safe area. If the boss indicates a far bait, the lightning players will stay within the center tiles, while the baiting players move to the outer tiles. This works the same way whether you're dodging in the center or on the two edges of the platform. If the boss indicates a near bait, the lightning players will need to move to the far tiles, while the baiting players move to the center tiles to bait. Next up, the boss will cast either Narrowing Witch Hunt or Widening Witch Hunt. 4 sets of diamond markers will also flash over her as she's casting, and players will use these indicators to determine how to appropriately bait the next 4 sets of witch hunt attacks. These markers will always alternate in and out, so you really only need to pay attention to that first flash. If the boss is casting Narrowing Witch Hunt, she'll start off by casting a room-wide donut attack, followed by a large circle attack into another donut and one more circle attack. If the boss is casting Widening Witch Hunt, she'll instead start with the large circle attack, then the room-wide donut attack into another circle and one more donut attack. While these 4 attacks are going off, the boss will also target the 2 closest or furthest players at the time with Witch Hunt, depending on her initial diamond markers. This can get pretty confusing depending on which variation you end up getting, especially if you start to overthink the mechanic, but it's much simpler in practice. To simplify matters, we break the group up into 4 pairs of tanks, healers, melee, and ranged, and make the 2 support groups always bait the first 2 attacks, while the damage dealers will bait the last 2. To accomplish this regardless of which circle or donut pattern is happening, we use positioning based on pairs to minimize brain cell usage. During the first 2 attacks, tanks will stay as close to the boss as they can, while healers stay as far as possible, regardless of the donut or circle pattern. Damage dealers will need to stand in between these 2 extremes to avoid accidentally baiting. For the last 2 attacks, ranged players will stand as far as possible for each attack, while melee stand as close as possible, with the supports in the happy middle between the 2 extremes. Some variations of this attack combo can be slightly more difficult to bait correctly, so be very careful with your positioning to avoid accidental baits. After the 4th attack set, the boss's wings will disappear and she will cast another Wrath of Zeus, shield and heal as necessary. Next, Electrope Edge will spawn 4 clumps of electrode in each of the corner tiles. The boss will then cast Witch Gleam and 3 rounds of laser beams will shoot out from her towards random Electrope corners. Each hit on Electrope will cause it to explode in a wider area. Players will need to pay close attention here and identify the 2 Electrope corners that have been hit by lasers twice, as these will begin to explode in wide 2x2 tile explosions, when the boss casts Symphony Fantastique, rendering those entire quadrants unsafe. The boss will then cast Sidewise Spark, and players will have to identify which side of the boss is glowing before moving into the single safe quadrant left over by the overlap of the boss's half-room cleave and the 2 exploding Electrope quadrants. At the same time, the boss will be targeting all players of the same role group with shareable damage, or all players with damage that cannot be overlapped. This is determined by the number of orbs floating around her during her Sidewise Spark cast. If you see 4 large orbs, players will need to stack with their partners and assign positions within the safe quadrant. If you see 8 smaller orbs, all players will need to spread within the safe quadrant to avoid overlap. Here are the assigned positions for each stack and spread within the safe tile, relative to the boss. All of these mechanics will resolve at the same time. Next up, the boss will target the primary target with Wicked Jolt. This is a 2-part tank buster that will apply a magic vulnerability up debuff with each hit. This will require a tank swap during the cast, and both tanks taking 1 hit with cooldowns, or soloing both hits with an immunity. There are 2 of these tank busters in this phase, and I recommend you use immunities for both, as the cooldowns will be back up by the time you need them in the final phase. To prepare for the incoming mechanic, all players should move to their assigned clock positions at this time. The boss will cast Electrope Edge again, but this time the Electrope will appear around each player, indicated by these short or long debuffs. 1 tank, 1 healer, and 2 damage dealers will all share debuff timers, which can apply as a short 22 seconds or a long 42 seconds. Players will need to identify their timer and get ready to watch the boss closely as she begins to cast Witch Gleam again. The boss will begin to shoot 4 rounds of lasers at random towards players, and each player will need to count how many times they get hit by the lasers, as this will determine how wide their Electrope debuff will eventually explode. The number of hits here on each player will determine how they handle the incoming set of mechanics. Players with short timers can be hit either twice or 3 times total. Players with long timers can only be hit once or twice, but since their timer lasts through an extra mechanic that all players will eventually be hit by, long players can actually start counting their laser hits at 1, essentially ending up with a 2 or 3 count as well. Basically, what this boils down to is that in each debuff timer role group, there will be 2 players with 2 laser counts and 2 players with 3 laser counts. The boss will then cast Lightning Cage, and this This very specific pattern of AoE telegraphs will appear over the tiles on the platform, essentially limiting the tiles where players can resolve their electrope debuffs. Overlapping electrope explosions during this time will deal massive damage and apply bleed debuffs on players, so positioning is very important here. While the orientation may change, the pattern of unsafe tiles will always be the same, so we orient all mechanics relative to this pattern. To handle this first set, all players with long timers will move into the free center tile available on the relative south edge. They must avoid all damage to keep from adding more growth to their electric debuffs. The short timer players will then spread to specific tiles based on their laser hit count before their timers run out. Players that were hit by 3 lasers will each move to the open corner tiles on the relative north edge of the platform. Players that were hit by 2 lasers will each move east and west of the boss, standing on these edge tiles. To avoid confusion, we have the damage dealers use the relative west tiles, while the support players use the relative east tiles to resolve their debuffs. After the short set of debuff and tile explosions resolve, the boss will cast Sidewise Spark. Players must first move opposite the glowing side to avoid the half-room cleave. As they do so, identify if it's the stack or spread pattern by looking at the number of glowing orbs around her. If it's spread, players can spread to assigned positions within the safe half of the room, as shown here. If it's partner stack, we have players stack based on their roles and laser hit count to avoid confusion. Support 3s will stack in front of the boss, while support 2s stack behind the boss. Damage dealer 3s will stack in the center of the boss, while damage dealer 2s will stack at max melee on the side of the boss. This ensures all players are sufficiently spread while still allowing for uptime on the boss. The same tile pattern will appear in a random orientation, and the players with long timers will need to resolve their debuff explosions on the appropriate tiles, while the original short debuff players stand in the safe tile in the relative south. This is accomplished in the same manner as the first set of debuff explosions. Next up, Wicked Bolt will target a random healer for stack up. This attack will deal multiple hits of raid-wide damage, and you'll need to stack together with appropriate raid cooldowns, shields, and heals to survive. The boss will then cast Ion Cluster, and players will be afflicted with 3 stacks of a yellow Positron or blue Negatron debuff. If these stacks are not removed before the timer expires, you will die. The boss will then form an Electrope gun and target 3/4 of the platform with multiple hits of heavy hitting damage that will eventually destroy that section of the platform, leaving one lane safe. All players must move into that safe lane as quickly as possible to avoid excess damage. Once the platform is destroyed, the boss will leap into the center of the remaining lane and begin to cast Electron Stream. The 2 sides of her gun will glow blue or yellow, and players will need to position themselves on the side opposite to their debuff color. Doing so correctly will negate 1 stack of their debuff. This blast also deals proximity-based damage, and the 2 tanks on either side will need to take the brunt of the hit in the front of their group with light cooldowns. There's quite a bit of damage during this time, so healers be ready. Additionally, the Electron Stream Blast will afflict players with one of 4 possible debuffs. These debuffs only last 4 seconds and will resolve immediately, and all players will need to quickly move into position based on their debuff. Since this video is already super long, I won't bother talking about what each debuff does, and instead focus on the positioning to resolve them correctly. Each side will receive one of these purple circle debuffs, and the affected player will need to stand in the center of the tile.
It's not even halfway.
A player on
That's
each
fucking
side
crazy,
will also
bro.
be afflicted with this tethered debuff, and they'll need to
Final
stand
Four.
directly
It's a lot
in
of
front
words,
their purple
but,
circle
like,
player.
the
remaining
solutions
2 players on each side
are
will have a
quick.
blue circle debuff that
Yeah.
can look like this or like this. These players will position themselves on the outer sides of the platform, close to the center line dividing the 2 sides. To avoid confusion, we have support players move to the left corner, while damage dealers move to the right corner. This positioning will ensure that all debuff effects resolve appropriately, regardless of variation. This mechanic combo will repeat another 2 times, allowing players to negate all stacks of their debuff before they run out of time. Just make sure you're getting hit by the opposite color blast each time, and move into the appropriate position to resolve your debuff immediately after. The platform will reform at this time, and the primary target will be targeted for another Wicked Jolt Tank Buster. Again, I recommend using an immunity to take both hits. At this point, the boss will leap into the center, face south, and begin to cast Electrope Transplant. This begins her transition phase. All players can move close to their assigned intercardinal positions to prepare for the next mechanic. 8 conal attacks will appear around the boss towards each cardinal and intercardinal point that all players will need to avoid. Once this first attack goes off, players will need to move into those areas to avoid the next attack that will occur in the spaces between the cardinal and intercardinal points. This attack will continue to alternate back and forth between these same points, and players will need to dodge each hit as necessary. Around the time of the 4th dodge, all players will need to ensure that they're sufficiently spread, as the boss will soon target all players of the same role group with massive circle attacks that deal high damage and debuffs. The boss will then throw out a massive line attack towards the intercardinals that must be shared by 2 players assigned to that intercardinal. However, because one of these players will be be afflicted by the vulnerability up debuff, their unaffected partner will need to take the brunt of the damage by standing in front of them. There will be one last conal attack after this blast, so continue to dodge appropriately. Another round of conal attacks will begin again, and this is handled in the exact same manner as before. After the final conal dodge, the boss will begin to RP, and you'll have a little bit of time to burn her down before she destroys the platform and knocks you backwards onto the next platform. Be careful with your positioning here, as you can get thrown off at the wrong angle to your death if you're not standing in the direct south. The boss will reappear on the north edge of the new platform and will remain stationary for the remainder of the encounter. This final phase begins with Crosstail Switch. Multiple raid-wide blasts that will deal high damage with each hit. Assign
a 50-minute fight. This is ultimate right here.
Immediately followed by the appearance of multiple directional arrow
Not Tank L being here, by the way.
all over the platform. The two healers will also be targeted by these stack-up markers, and the raid will need to split into light parties. Each group will move together to the east and west edges of the platform, in between the center circle telegraphs. Once there, they'll look at the
for the most
telegraphs
part, we
on the
only need to worry
opposite
about
edge
the
and
first
find the one
5-ish
telegraph that is
minutes
pointing outwards.
so far for
This
Frog.
lane will be the safe lane that they will need to move into once the mechanic begins
It's
to
not
resolve.
as bad
As
as
soon
it
as the first set of
sounds.
circle
Everything sounds
explosions
worse when
go
you're
off
like
and they begin
explaining
to move,
it.
each group will
Like
adjust
when you
into
see it
their
resolve,
appropriate
it'll
safe lane,
feel
making sure
Look
to
how
stay
bad
closely
M3S
stacked together
look.
to share the multiple hits of shareable damage on
I
the
didn't even think about
the
like
boss will then
kind of
cast a wicked
cheesing
special,
the
and
witch hunt
players will
stuff.
need to look at the boss to determine which variation is incoming. If the boss's sword is a flame,
now you don't have to worry
players will
about
need
closer
to move out of
forwards,
the
kinda
center to avoid
nice.
getting hit. This attack is 2 tiles wide, so make sure you're far enough away. If the boss's arms are glowing blue, players will need to move into the center to avoid the incoming 2 attacks on each
not
side
blue,
of the
it's purple.
platform. Next up, 2 passable tethers will appear
Oh,
on random
tethers.
players
You guys'
that can be
favorite.
picked up by each
Oh,
tank.
oh,
To ensure
fuck
easy
this.
pickup, players can stack in the center with the tanks in front of them. The tanks will then spread the tethers away from others and take the incoming hit with cooldowns. All other players will also need to spread, ideally within their own tile, to ensure they're not overlapping. The boss will target 4 random non-tanks with large circle attacks that deal high damage and apply fire resist down 2 debuffs that persist for some time. The 2 tanks will also be afflicted with a 9-second mustard bomb that will explode at
Yeah,
the
they
end
pick
of
up
its duration.
the
Since
bomb
the
No, we should
from
pick up a
also
tether, you just have
afflicted
to
by
tag
fire
someone,
resist
which is
down
a little
debuffs,
bit
they won't be able to
smoother.
survive this
Yeah,
second
Caroline,
wave
why you had to
explosion.
pick up a
And
bomb
the 2
from
players
us?
that were not
Not
targeted by
necessarily,
the
it could be
initial
anyone.
attack will have to
Yeah.
run in to grab the debuff off of them. To avoid
Man, that's so
confusion,
far
we have
down the line,
undebuffed
I'm not
players
even
move
worried
to the
about
tank
it. It's like 3
Yeah, for
hours
real.
into
to the
this
north
fight.
edge to
This
take
is
the
the
final
next year
explosion,
stuff,
while
you know?
everyone else ensures they're
It's a
far
white
enough
mage,
away
isn't
to
it?
avoid getting hit. Next
Think
up,
so,
the
yeah.
boss will cast Ethereal Conversion, and her tail tentacles will begin to glow
Anyone can
red,
grab
blue,
it.
or
But
red
hey,
in
it'll be
succession.
before
The side that the
7.2.
glow begins on indicates the side the respective mechanic will begin on. If you see blue, the boss will knock back
they
all
might
players
be-
from the glowing red dot on the platform, and players will need to move to the appropriate side and pre-position next to that red dot to
They
avoid
might be
getting
double
knocked off
shielding
the
for,
platform. Once the
Parag.
first
I can see
knockback
that,
goes
just to
off,
survive
they'll need to quickly
mechanics.
reposition next to the other red dot to resolve the second knockback. If you see red, the boss will target the glowing red dots with an absolutely massive circle attack. Players will have to pre-position on the opposite side of the platform to wait out the attack
Fuck, that
before
was huge.
quickly repositioning to the other side to avoid the second hit. Next, the raid can
It makes
stack
me
in the
think of
center of
the,
the arena to prepare for the next mechanic combo. The boss will cast Azure Thunder, dealing high
Zodiark.
raid-wide damage.
When
Use
he
raid
slams.
cooldowns, shield, and heal as necessary. This is followed
It's like
by
the same size as
Twilight
Zodiac's
Sabbath.
platform,
The
isn't it?
arena
Yeah.
safe area will be limited during this time, and 4 circles will begin to float down towards the platform.
This
slowly
looks
revealing
cool.
adds within them that
Yeah.
will each be casting sidewise spark in a random direction. 2 of the
What
circles
the
are lower and will hit the ground faster. At the
No,
same
you think
time,
this looks
the
cool?
boss
Wait a
is
second.
casting Wicked Fire, targeting the ground under all players with very wide circle AoE attacks. To handle this, all players will remain stacked in the center as they wait for the adds to be revealed. They'll be able to determine the safe quadrant formed by the 2 overlapping sidewise sparks at the same time that the circle attacks appear underneath them. Quickly move into the safe quadrant to avoid getting hit. Once this first set of clone attacks go off, players can look at the remaining 2 clones to determine the next safe quadrant before quickly moving into it. At the same time, the boss will cast Wicked Special, and players must identify if they'll need to move to the center or to the outside within the available safe quadrant to avoid getting hit by the overlapping attack. Next, the boss will cast Midnight Sabbath, and 8 circles will begin floating towards the platform. 4 of these circles, either on all cardinals or intercardinals, will land first. The adds within the first set of circles
it's
will
not that
determine the
bad
movement
once we
required by
prog it.
each partner pair. Each partner pair will be assigned to 2
Yeah, get ready for
adds,
the
one
Steven.
as cardinal
Bad,
and
like we
intercardinal,
Look at this.
initially
and they'll
look
handle
at it.
movement
Get ready to
relative
this.
to
Get ready
these
for the
2 adds
Steven.
only. If the first set of adds has wings, they'll cast donut attacks around them and players will move into their assigned adds to avoid getting hit. If the first set of adds has the big gun, they will
Wait, this
blast
Steven?
line attacks across the platform directly in front of them, and players will need to move to their other assigned add next to them. At the same time, the boss will be casting either Scatter scattered burst or concentrated burst. If it's scattered, all players must spread within their assigned safe areas. If it's concentrated, each partner pair will stack together within their assigned safe area. Immediately after, the second set of circle adds will appear and their respective attacks will go off. Players will need to either move to the second set of adds or stay on their initial add depending on the second add's appearance. As they do so, they will need to stack or spread again, whichever of the two didn't occur the first time. The boss will begin casting Wicked Special as the second set of adds resolve, and all players will need to identify the variation by looking at the boss and dodging appropriately. The platform will return to normal and the boss will cast Wicked Thunder, dealing more raid-wide damage. Use cooldowns, heals, and shield.
Damn, she
The boss
used her
will then
name as a
cast another
move.
Ethereal Conversion, and players will need to identify the type of cast and which side it's starting from. This mechanic will be stored for later use, so make sure you remember what was cast. Next, Flame Slash will destroy the center of the platform and the raid will need to split
That's
into
Caroline's job.
assigned light parties and move to the two outer edges. 4 raining sword soak towers will appear on each edge, and all 4 must be soaked by a player or they will explode and you will probably die. 4 swords will appear in these areas and the boss will begin to cast Chain Lightning. These purple arrow lines will target 3 of the 4 swords on each edge before bouncing to the other side. This will occur 4 times in a row, with a specific sword staying safe each round.
No,
On
I don't
each
want to do
side,
this.
results in a random sequence
Yes,
of safe
it'll be
swords that
fine.
players
Bro,
must
by the
identify
time we
and
get here,
memorize.
my
I
brain's
like
gonna be
to say
mush
the
and they have to
sequence
fucking
out loud
memorize
as
this
it
shit.
appears to help me
Yeah.
remember. Or
Fuck
you can
that.
type out the pattern in
We will
Sage
probably
Can't even
kill
call
her
this.
before this.
Once chain
It's
lightning
You can't call it, you
begins,
just type it.
players will need to
1,
align
2, 3,
themselves
like
on
1,
the
4,
inner
5,
edge of
6.
the
That's it.
platform
No,
in
I
line
remember
with the
from
safe sword
Cell.
to avoid the
Yeah, I
very
remember
wide
from Cell.
Get
incoming
good.
circle blasts on the affected swords. After the first circle
Just move
blast,
with the group.
players will need to reposition to the next safe sword, and so on until all 4 sets of chain lightning attacks go off. After the final chain lightning attack goes off, the platform returns to normal and the boss begins to cast Tail Thrust. The previous ethereal conversion mechanic that was stored will now come into play. Dodge or
Now
pre-position
I'm not dog.
appropriately based on the incoming attack and the side it's starting on.
Hey,
Another
come on,
mustard
Stevie,
bomb
don't you
will
wanna get
occur,
stepped
and the
on
2
by
tanks
this
will pick
lady?
up the tethers to take each hit with cooldowns.
Obviously,
while
I'm gonna
everyone
get
else
stepped on
spreads to
many
avoid
times.
overlap. To make things easier for everyone, we have the
doing this
tanks
fight.
keep the mustard bombs this time and use their immunities to survive the secondary
When are they
blasts.
gonna
The
unlock
boss will
the-
cast ethereal conversion
so we don't have to
again,
clear
and players
everything to
will
get
once
here
again need
thing?
to identify the type of
January.
cast and what side
January,
it's starting from for
February,
later.
yeah.
The boss will cast another Azure Thunder, dealing
Like
more
what, a
raid
month
wide
before,
damage. Healers
new
be ready.
tier?
Next up,
A month
Ion
or two.
Thunder
We're gonna
will
one-shot
afflict all
everything
players with a
coming
single
up to it
stack of blue
anyways.
Negatron
I mean,
or
yeah,
yellow
none of the
positron
fights are
debuffs.
hard.
Yeah, but we don't
4
need
players
gear
will have
permanently
short
except for
debuffs,
3 at this
and
point,
4
right?
players will have
Yeah,
long
true.
debuffs, 23 and 38 seconds
Don't you still wanna
respectively.
see
The color of
Queen
these
Bee?
debuffs
See,
and
what does
items
our-
will
Viper
affect how
gear?
players handle
You have to
their
aim it away from
mechanics.
people, Steven. Get
The
ready.
boss will cast
Oh,
Sunrise
wow.
Sabbath and 6 circle adds will spawn. The adds with guns will turn towards the
It's
player
still going,
closest
huh?
to them, blasting massive line attacks in that direction. The
That's right,
adds with
this
wings
is
will
it,
either
when
face
it will
straight
probably
east
skip.
and west or be slightly turned
Yeah, you skip
towards
this
the
one,
north
someone's getting
and
blasted
south. The
for
direction that
sure.
these
If
adds
you
are
don't use
facing
your LB
indicate
at the
where two-person
healer
soak
check,
towers will
you
soon
can use it
appear.
here and
The
skip
players
this.
with the long debuff timers will be responsible for soaking this first set of towers.
Someone's
Of the
getting
remaining
blasted.
4 adds with guns,
Oh, we'll
2
skip
will be
it.
shooting blue, while the other 2 are shooting yellow. Players with the short debuffs will need to stand near an add of the opposite color, baiting their respective blasts away from the soak towers. To avoid confusion here, we assign a priority to each player so that everyone is on the same page about which add is theirs to bait, based on their color. After the first
that
round
tank
of
is
add
getting
mechanics, the
murked
boss will cast
by
a
the
Wicked
boss.
special, and all players will need to identify which variation is incoming and dodge appropriately. Immediately after, the adds will begin their second round of attacks. The initial short timer players will now move in to soak the towers, while the players
Wrong
with the long
color.
debuffs will need to bait the gun blasts away from the tower soak locations. Once this second round of add mechanics resolves, the boss will cast Tail Thrust. That previous ethereal conversion attack will begin to resolve, and players will need to handle this as necessary. Next up, the boss will cast Sword Quiver, slashing across the platform 4 times, dealing raid-wide damage with each hit. These slashes will persist on the platform and soon explode in wider line attacks, forming small safe areas in between the overlapping lines. All players of the same role group will also be targeted by shareable damage, and partner pairs will need to dodge into the available safe spots together. The first 3 slashes will always form the same star pattern, while the final slash will vary with each cast. This final
This
slash can
shit's
occur north,
easy,
south, or
fine.
straight through the middle, limiting the available safe zones. Using
Yeah.
the center 4th slash as the
The
default,
start of the fight is
player
the hard
pairs
part.
can move into these respective safe zones like so. They can then keep these same
It's just a
relative
lot of
positions for the
words.
other variations of safe zones as necessary. The boss will cast Sword Quiver 3 times in a row before one final Wicked Thunder
Yeah, this
hard
fight gets
range.
really
You'll
easy
need to
40
destroy her
minutes into
before
the
this
fight.
cast goes
Yeah,
off,
right?
or you will die. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. I'll see you back here in 7.1. As always, thanks for watching. watching. Till next time.
Thanks.
Alright, so we're ready to one-shot next time we pull it, right?
I learned a lot.
Huh.
Oh. I mean, we really shouldn't have watched the whole video. We should have just watched the first, like, 2 mechanics and just
Agreed.
pieced it
But-
together.
But now you guys
Now
know
we're ready
what's
now.
coming your way.
It's like, every fight sounds like that if you say all the mechanics. Yeah, we're done for the night. Not done, but we're done tonight. What? Good job, Dan. You scared everyone away.
Yeah, my brain's leaking out of my ears right now.
Well, it's the opposite of what we did for M3. We pulled M3 and no one watched the guy, no one watched anything.
Yeah.
We just figured it out.
It just makes it a lot easier to like refresh people than it is to teach people.
Well, I got Jetpack die.
And before we go back in, just like watch the first 3 minutes of a POV.
Just
then-
watch, POV on your class
Yeah,
and watch the first
yeah.
few minutes. Why he's not? And he's gonna kill everyone.
What? No, I wouldn't do that.
Wait, we're going back in?
No,
Not tonight.
tomorrow.
no.
Tomorrow. Once we clear everything in 30 minutes tomorrow, right?
Oh, I hope so.
See,
I don't think so.
usually basically have to use as a partners, right? Because like the only reason we use M3 partners is for the
Electro.
the quadrant
Yeah.
shit.
The EE, yes.
Yeah. Because after that, it's all the other pairs, right? The north and
Yeah.
south pairs.
Lost a healer. He's gone.
Miko's done. She's out. She's like, peace, guys.
You know, it looks bad, but when we watched the M2S video, I mean, that looked bad.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
watched that, I was like, oh man, oh, oof.
Wasn't
I
as
think
crazy as the last one, though.
I know.
Well, really, remember, she's explaining everyone's mechanic.
Yeah.
You don't have to do everyone's mechanic. You're doing your own role mechanic. You just gotta do what you need to do.
I mean, I didn't even consider though, like that. It's really nice that you can just do like tanks close, healers far for like 2 of them,
Yeah.
and then just do melee close, range far, and it just works out.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, you got copy. We have 2 shield healers for that fight then.
Yeah, and I don't think. Well, I don't think. During all those mechanics, I don't think any of that stuff's like lethal. It just needs to be topped off again. I don't think. The only lethal stuff I think is like the Wicked Thunder, the transitions, like.
Wrath of Zeus.
I don't think like anything that like nukes your like quadrant and shit like that is like going to one shot.
Yeah, we'll see.
Keep in mind that's like an early video, right? So we have like 10 or 15,000 more health. Than
Yeah, we do.
So we got.
I think,
buffer.
yeah. She cleared like week 4, I think. So yeah, she has gear.
Yeah.
Or she doesn't have that much gear.
It'll be fine.
Alright, good job, everyone get out here.
Yeah, come
All
back.
right. I'm ready to keep going.
Yeah, me too.
We have to
love this
re-clear. We have to re-clear in 30 minutes tomorrow.
Oh,
I mean, M3 is pretty long. How about 40 minutes?
We have Wise DPS now, and Miller gets his thing tomorrow. Damn, boy, you got the new weapon, and you already glamoured over it. The hell, man.
Yeah, I don't care about what it
What
looks
was our
like.
raid DPS on Brute? 147.
Tolerable
Isn't
to a fighter, huh?
Doesn't it look decent though, that weapon? Because it has Dawntrail textures, doesn't it, Wahid?
a little bit.
I mean, this thing's from Dawntrail too. This is the EX3 weapon.
That's by wire.
Yeah, it looks like the Fiend weapon to me.
I'm glad we got the extra 100 aesthetics. Good job, everyone.
Oh yeah.
Thank God.
Oh, I'm so glad we killed that shit.
Yeah.
Would have been a real bummer not killing it.
Would have been funny if
Oh. It's also because like what we had 2 days of basically 2 days of Prague,
Yeah.
and then we had a week break.
Oh, and you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's just off nights. Happens.
I always have an off night.
I think
Oh no.
I think this was the case of everyone was just serious enough to get it killed, but I don't think anybody was really that focused. It doesn't help that the first half of M3 is pretty slow.
Yeah.
It's sleepy. I don't remember what mechanic we're on. I think like we're
I
gonna be
spend more
fuses.
time looking at my buff bar than I look at the boss during like the first half.
And like during the 2 minutes during fuses, I gotta like do all my 2 minute shit. I gotta zoom in on my head. Like what? Why can't it just be a debuff?
Was the one run you clear was the one I said oops twice?
Yes.
Probably.
Oh, sorry, Miller. I didn't give you cards twice.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Kind of fucked up.
Could have been so much higher.
Yeah, you lost out on.
I could have been a parser.
The first card I gave was to myself.
What was it? Do we have any deaths in that one? We had one Miko death, right?
I did die.
There's 2 or 3 deaths, weren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had to have like a last second recovery so she could get the tank buster.
Oh yeah.
I forget what from, but
It
That was my own fault.
Oh, it was
tank buster, so it was the bombs.
It was
right?
during when he was on fire and it was group in.
Yeah.
And then somehow Miko died.
People
there.
didn't make it in, or to their partner.
I don't know.
His partner, right?
Yeah, his partner.
Oh, during the
Oh.
right. Okay, that's right. People died during the lariat, or the drive-by shit.
Alright, I invited you, Tomlin. The
Got it.
code is 0001, of course.
MC man, why are you so geared now, bro?
I made the room. How the hell do I get in there?
I'm just a bard. I don't do any damage anyway.
You do damage?
I
Dude,
got.
for being an off tank, you're really geared on your board. What the hell?
How'd you get
There we
into
go. I'm now a player.
Well, Steven, on the bright side now, you can start chasing after tank pieces, you know? Miko can start trying to grab the healer pieces. Miller already has mech pieces.
Yeah, my machinist was ahead of my Picto.
God, this voice clip. How do I play this game?
Oh.
1 second.
96%.
Okay, triangle's nothing. Okay, got it. Let's go. Alright, sorry, there's a block button.
Yeah, this is
Did
an
you
old ass Tekken. What is
Old
this?
ass virtual fighter.
Oh, Virtua Fighter class.
Nice car. Nice car. Careful. That girl is stronger than she looks.
How about we start with a big fat knuckle sandwich? Here we go! Wait for it! Wait for it! Wait for it! Bam! Is that all you've got? Wait for it! Wait for it! Bam! Nerfine drop kick to your fat head! Altana, give me strength! By the light of the dawn! Not bad! Not bad at all! Oh, we're just getting started! Wait for it! Wait for it! Auroral uppercut! Behold, the blessed power of Altana! You ready for this? Wait for it! Wait for it! Wait for it! Open your eyes! Man, is that all? And I was just working up an appetite. This should do it! Take this, and that, and one of these! Now we're having a party! Time to get serious! Wait for it! Wait for it! Bam! I'm not done yet. This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
I've a bone to pick with this one. But first... The only way out is forward. A forest, huh? Go! We'll look after the girl. What is that? Some kind of Tural Vitral? On your guard. I sense something up ahead. Something big. A dragon! But surely it's no match for you. Teleportation magic. Oh, brace yourselves! Aye, so where are we now? And what are these floating ruins? There's something about that big tower. Five of them! You shall be burned by the rage that controls you!
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you! You shall be twisted by the envy that drives you!
Rage cleaves!
Cowardice dismembers! You shall be smothered by the arrogance that consumes you.
You shall be defeated by the apathy that plagues you.
Envy and ghosts! Cowardice dismembers! You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you. Arrogance defiles.
Well fought. Wuk-Lamat chose her companions well. Our next destination. No doubt a warm reception awaits us. Let's go and have a look. What? Why only you? I cannot die! Not until I have eradicated you and your kind from this world! The land trembles before my might! Frail mortals! I will tear your flesh and crush your bones! Flames of hatred! All how they burn! There will be naught left of man but smoke and ash! Let the fires ride and rage! Kneel before me! Your demise shall portend the extinction of Altana's vile progeny! The darkness within me shall devour you all! This insult, I will scour it away with your blood. Give up your painful strivings. Give in to the darkness of oblivion. Your funeral dirge has begun. Its mournful notes sing of your demise. Wretched filth, return to the feculent soil that birthed you! The spate of my rage quenches the candle of your trivial existence. Can your vaunted justice withstand the brunt of the deepest rancor and wrath? I will crush you like the insects you are! will not fall. I will keep coming back until the fires of wrath consume me! The land trembles before my might!